Hey everybody, Claudia from the We Garden Homestead here. Just finishing up day 8 of the Every Bit Counts challenge. I've posted a short every day this week, and then I also have a little bit longer videos that I'm just going to put together in a recap. And I have a list. I did lose a little bit of footage. I don't know, I was deleting the shorts and accidentally deleted a few of the other videos. I'm so sorry. But here's what I got done. So Thursday was the 1st, I dehydrated mango. Friday the 2nd, I breaded and froze okra. Saturday I made chicken broth and canned it. Sunday I did Java plum jam, that we picked the Java plums from the yard. Monday I did canned coleslaw and a little jar of canned hot peppers. Tuesday I did okra again. I don't think I have any video from that. I breaded and fried it again. It was a great video too, because I showed you how I didn't fry it, I froze it, how I made the batter for it, but that's the footage I lost, so I'm so sorry. Wednesday, yesterday the 7th, I canned red beans for red beans and rice, and I canned some lima beans for Salty because he really loves them. I had a helper with that, so there's not much about that either. And then today, I don't know, I almost feel like I was cheating. I made extra rice last night for dinner, and then I froze it. I froze it, the extra, so that on a night when I work, we have rice and red beans for dinner. Quick and easy. So that's going to be my recap. I'll run you through it real quick on the footage that I do have. And tomorrow starts the second, in quotes, week, because I'm actually doing 8 days. Thanks so much. Here we are, day 1. It is August 1st, Every Bit Counts challenge. I have these mangoes. They are super ripe. Somebody gave them to me, and I popped them in the fridge until I could get to them. I'm going to peel them, slice them real thin, get them in the food dehydrator, and we'll be back tomorrow. Alright, these are what they're looking like going into the dehydrator. I tried to keep them at about 1/4 of an inch or less. Some of them might be a little bit more, but they should all dehydrate just fine. So, yeah. Okay, here they are, one on each shelf. Gonna turn the dehydrator on and we'll check it in the morning. Alrighty, Every Bit Counts challenge, day 2, August 2nd, 2024. I have all this okra that we picked yesterday. I've washed it. I'm gonna slice it in about 1/2-inch pieces and toss it in some egg wash and some flour and cornmeal mixture. Put it on some cookie sheets on some parchment paper and flash freeze it. Okay, that's it for the okra. I'm going to say it was probably about 1 pound. I used 1 egg and a little bit of 1/2 and 1/2, and some salt and pepper to soak it, and then I tossed it in a mixture of 1/2 flour, 1/2 white cornmeal, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. This is going in the freezer, and I'm going to bag up that mango that was in the dehydrator yesterday, and that'll be it for me for the Every Bit Counts challenge for today. Alright, so here's the mango from yesterday. I had 4 shells of it. I checked it this morning and it seemed like it was completely dry. It's got some crisp to it. So I'm gonna peel these off of here, bag them up. Alright, there we go. 2 sandwich bags of dehydrated mango. I'm thinking the grandbabies will really enjoy these. So, thank you so much. Alrighty, Every Bit Counts challenge day 3, August 3rd, 2024. Today, I'm going to do this chicken. I'm going to use the other half of the chicken that we had for dinner the other night. I'm going to use the other half tonight for chicken fajita bowls with some cilantro lime rice, and then I'm going to get all the bones and the neck into my Instapot, along with some carrots, some onions, some celery. I'm hoping I have some of those trimmings in the freezer. If not, I'll use fresh. I'm going to throw those in the crock pot, the Instapot. Let them go for, I don't know, I don't even remember how long it is. I'm going to have to look it up. And then I'm going to can some chicken broth. Okay, so I have that carcass all picked, and it's in there. I didn't have any celery, carrot, or onion trimmings, but what I did find in the freezer was I had a bag of diced green onions. I don't know how long they've been in there. So they went in. I had this bag of little tiny carrots. Let me see if I can get one. These are little tiny carrots. They were very carroty. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. So I threw a handful of them in there, and then I did cut up the some of the inside stalks of celery. So I'm going to fill this up to the 2/3 mark where it says PC Max. I'm going to pressure cook this for 2 hours. I think it's like 45 minutes if you're just doing broth, chicken broth, but I want to do bone broth. I like it a little better. I probably throw a little salt and pepper in there, and maybe a little garlic powder, and I'll get it in there. Okay, today is day 4, Sunday, August 4th, of the Every Bit Counts Challenge. I have these Java plums. They're also called like jamun or something. They're basically, I believe they're from India. We have this big, huge tree that was here when we bought the house. It makes a big mess. They fall all over the ground. The deer come to eat them. We've never done anything with them, and we were talking the other day about, well, maybe I should pick them and make some jam. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some Java plum jam. It's a pretty easy recipe. I couldn't find one for canning, but I think the sugar content and the lime juice is going to be enough to preserve it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. They do have a pit inside of them. So basically I'm going to boil these in some water until they get soft. I'm going to pull the pits out, and then I'll probably puree them a little bit. Just because I don't want the thicker skins in there, and add sugar and lime juice, and I'm going to water bath them for 10 minutes. Good afternoon. Today is day, oh poo, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 6th. 8, 6, 6, 7, 8. No, it's the 5th. I don't know. Let me check. Okay, so today is day 5 of the Every Bit Counts Challenge put on by the Three Rivers Homestead. Jessica at Three Rivers Homestead started this a number of years ago, and this is my 3rd year doing it. So today is day 5. I checked the calendar. Today I'm going to make some canned coleslaw, and for anybody that's curious about that, it's basically just pickled veggies. It comes out crunchy, it comes out really good, and we really enjoy it. I did the first batch a couple months ago, and it's got to sit for about a month before you use it, so it took us a little bit before we realized we liked it. So I had this head of purple cabbage in the refrigerator. It got pushed way back, and I'm worried it's a little frozen. I'm going to go ahead and try to use it anyway. I did buy this, everything else, pretty much. I mean, I always have onions on hand, but so I've got this small head of purple cabbage, this large head of white cabbage. I've got 1 large onion, I've got 1 pepper, and I've got 3 medium-sized carrots. My recipe calls for 1 head of cabbage, a small onion, a bell pepper, and a large carrot. So I'm going to make this work. As long as the brine is right, it'll be fine. So I'm going to get to shredding the cabbage. The carrots I'll do on my grater, the onion I'll dice, and the pepper I'll dice because they didn't work very well on the grater. Could use the food processor, but honestly, it's not worth the trouble of dragging it out. So I'll be back. All right, there we go. I've got 5 jars of the coleslaw out of the canner, and I had extra brine, and some Sugar Rush peach peppers that I picked yesterday, and so I threw some of that extra brine in those, and I canned those with the cabbage. This is going to cool off, and it'll be all ready to go on the shelf. Okay, day 7, August 7th, 2024, day 7 of the Every Bit Counts Challenge. I canned beans today, and I totally underestimated the number of jars I was going to have of these red beans. So I did I wound up having to switch to the big canner. So I did 4 jars of lima beans, and I think it's 13, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 jars of seasoned red beans for red beans and rice. These are still bubbling. They're fresh out of the canner. I had an 8-year-old helper today, and I did not film anything of what I did. But this is what I did, and well, and my helper and I did. And that's it for today. Thanks so much. Alrighty, Every Bit Counts Challenge Day 8, August 8th, 2024. I cooked rice last night for dinner, and I cooked a double batch. Now, this is going to go in the freezer today. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and squeeze all the air out. I'm going to date it. And then when we want to have those beautiful red beans and rice that I made yesterday, we can just pull this out, thaw it, and put the red beans on it, and we're ready to go. Quick and easy meal on a night when I'm working.